Lucia and I'm back with a video, and today's video is with the KatVonD Ladybird palette. It's an all matte palette. This is pretty much an all matte look, and give me a thumbs up if you like this look and stay tuned for the tutorial. To ensure my eyeshadow lasts all day, I'm using Urban Decay's Primer Potion in Eden. And I'm applying it from my lid all the way up to my brow and underneath my eye for a more brightening effect. To set the primer, I'm using Brule by M.A.C. Taking a large shader brush from Sigma, I'm going to place Brule on the lids all the way up to my brow and the inner corners of my eye. With the Sigma E25 fluffy brush and soft brown from M.A.C, I'm going to keep my eyes open, looking straight ahead, and apply the shadow higher than my natural crease in the outer corner of my eye. Taking a Sigma crease brush E45 and the eyeshadow Hourglass from the Ladybird palette, I'm going to begin darkening up that crease I made with the soft brown, following my natural eyeshadow. Now I'm taking a clean fluffy E25 from Sigma and Wolf, and I'm going to deposit most of the color in the outer corner of my eye. Still keeping most of the color in the outer corner, I'm going to blend it out. With a Sigma lid brush and the eyeshadow unrequited, I'm going to begin packing matte on the lid, covering my natural crease. This will give an illusion of a bigger lid and make my eyes appear that they are larger. Now, taking Wolf, what's left over on the Sigma Fluffy E25, I'm just going to darken up the outer corners. I'm taking a M.A.C 239 and going into the dark purple shade, which is Turquoise. I'm sure I messed that name up. But anyways, I'm going to go in the outer V area of my eye and drag the color up into the crease. So the color isn't so much purple. I'm going back in with Wolf and I'm going to mix the two colors together with an E25. Now, taking the M.A.C 239 and that purple shade, I'm going to darken up the outer half of my lid. Now, I'm taking a Chromoline gel liner, black from M.A.C, and an angled brush, and I'm going to apply the liner closest to the lash line because this is going to be a guide for where I want to apply my false lashes. Red Cherry Lashes, number 43. Now I just apply the lashes over the liner. Then I pinch the outer corners to my own lashes. Ever so gently, I walk my finger over the lash band to secure the lashes. For a more natural look, I blend my own lashes with the false lashes and I gently lift them up with my finger. Careful not going into the outer corner, I'm applying more of unrequited with a Sigma lid brush to my lid. Now I'm taking Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer to make sure my foundation lasts all day. And I'm applying the primer to the areas of my face where it's the most oiliest and also where I have the most enlarged pores. Number 7, Beautifully Matte by Boots. A Sigma flat Kabuki brush F80. Now, I apply my foundation because of the eyeshadow fallout, and also I tend to use less foundation when I do my eyes first. I don't know, it just works out that way. For a more detailed foundation routine, I will have links in the description, and also this foundation is a cheaper alternative to the KatVonD Lock-It foundation. Nars angled brush and a combo of Harlow and Wolf, I defined my brows. To highlight and conceal, I'm taking Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer in Vanilla, a MAC 212 shader brush, and I'm going to clean up the brows. Shader brush, I'm going into the dark blue, almost midnight shade, and I'm going to pop that in the inner outer V and sweep it up into the crease. Then I'm taking what's left over on that 239 and I'm going to further shade the outer V. Now taking the reddish brown shade Cleopatra, I popped it in the inner outer corner of my lid. I took an Anastasia angled brush and the shade Cleopatra, and I smoked out the lower lash line. To conceal, highlight, and clean up any eyeshadow fallout, I'm using the Nars Radiant Concealer in Vanilla and a Real Technique brush. Say hello to the newest edition of my eyeliner collection. This is from Jessie's Girl and it's black and it's waterproof, and I'm using it to line my eyes and also cover the lash bands. I chose a bolder liner and a smaller wing. I wanted a change instead of the same dramatic winged liner, and I feel that it complements the look. Keeping with the matte look, I highlighted the inner corners with some of the leftover concealer on the brush. To further accentuate the lid, I popped a little bit more of that unrequited on the lid with a Sigma lid brush. To serve as a highlight and an inner corner color, I'm taking the lightest shade of the palette and sweeping it into the brow bone, cleaning up the sides where the outer V is, and popping some in the inner corners. For bronzer, I'm using Laguna and taking a Ray Morris Radiance brush and applying it in the highest points of my cheeks, bronzing the forehead area, both sides of my forehead, the chin and the sides of my face, and the neck. Keeping with the all matte theme, I'm using Accentuate to highlight and a Real Technique angled foundation brush. For blush, I'm using Oasis from Nars and a crown angled brush. To further sculpt the face, I'm using a Sigma small shader brush and Laguna bronzer by Nars. Ensure that my makeup stays all day, I'm using Mercier's powder in translucent and a puff, and I'm tapping it, making sure everything stays in place. Now I'm using CoverGirl's Flamed Out Mascara, and I'm applying it to both top and bottom lash lines. To line the outer area of my lips, I'm using Strip Down by M.A.C, Perfect Peachy Nude Pure Decoration by M.A.C, and Tiramisu Brick Vinyl Smudges. So here's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I know it's been a minute since I uploaded, and I was trying to work on lighting issues and trying to make better quality videos for you guys. And also, it was my daughter's prom and she came out so beautiful. I will upload some pictures of that. And as always, thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye.